Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. I know that I have been gone for a hot minute. My mental health just has not been there. Maybe we'll chat about that a little bit as we play with some makeup. I'm trying to force myself to get back to doing things that I love to help with the mental health. And this is one of them. I've missed creating for you guys, and today we do have some new products which I'm very excited to play with. So we're just gonna dive right in. I'm going to remove the spectacles so I can actually do my makeup. I know I'm pretty late on the game with this one, but we have a new foundation here. It is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. Color correcting, full coverage, natural finish with SPF 30 in it. This I find to be pretty hit and miss from what I see online. Some people either really love it, some people really hate it. They didn't have too many options for the color range in my little town where I got it. So I got mine in tan 4 to 5. I am pretty tanned right now. I'm hoping this will match me. If it is a little too dark, we can brighten it up with some concealer and stuff. And I do have a new concealer to try along with it. I've heard amazing things about this. It is the NYX Professional Makeup Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I have mine in the shade Beige. Hopefully these will work together. First, I'm just going to prime my face using the Smashbox, the original Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. I know this is a great one for blurring out those pores. I want to stick to bases that I know work with most foundations. That way, I know that it should work with this one as well. Now that that's all in, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter in shade 3. I know that e.l.f. has come out with a dupe for this, which I am getting my hands on, because this is such an amazing product, and if you can get it for a fraction of the cost, why not? I really just love the glow that this product gives to the skin. It's so beautiful. All right, let's go in with the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream foundation. Give it a shake. I hope it's not too dark. I don't know if this shade is going to match me, but we're gonna do our best here. Just going to take my finger and dab it onto the skin, like I normally would any other foundation. Then I'll take my beauty blender The shade might be a little dark on me. I don't know, we'll see after we get some concealer and everything like that on. The finish, though, is really pretty. It gives a good medium coverage. So far, I do really like how it's looking on the skin. I think it's not emphasizing any of my texture. It is looking beautiful. All right, let's go in with some concealer though, because this is looking a little dark. The only thing about this concealer is that it comes with a pump, so you have to pump it out, which I'm not always a fan of. And then I need to find a brush. I'm just gonna use this little, I don't even know who makes this. It's just a little flat concealer brush. I'm going to take some, place it on, and then I'll use the Beauty Blender to blend it in. It feels like a pretty thin consistency. It's not really thick or anything. I'm going to bring this right down the center of my face just to help brighten everything, because that foundation is a smidge dark. Alright, let's blend that out. Alright, I think that helped to brighten everything up. I'm going to add a little bit more under my eyes here, just because I do have some bags. All in all, I think that's looking pretty good. I'm going to set my under eyes with the Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. Unfortunately, you cannot buy this anymore, but I love it. It is my favorite for under the eyes. Now I'm not going to set the rest of my face yet because I'm going to go in with some cream bronzer and blushes. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. This is in Fair Medium. This just blends into any foundation seamlessly. Love this stuff. I have a new cream blush to play with. It is by Dominique Cosmetics. I love her eyeshadow palettes. I've got quite a few of them. This is the cream blush. I have mine in Warm Peach. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. Comes with a nice size mirror, and that is the shade. I'm just going to take the back of my beauty blender and bounce it right in. That's a really pretty color. I always start up in the cheekbone and then drag it in across the cheek. That way you get not all the color right there. Bring it across the nose a little bit. High points under there. And just make sure it's all blended nice. I'm gonna now go in and place a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand in Spotlight. You guys, everything is working with this foundation so well. And actually with everything else coming together on my face, the color is not bad. It's actually blending into my tan that I have very well. So that's good. I guess I was a little darker than I thought I was. Now to go in and set the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with my By Terry Hyaluronic Pressed Hydro Powder. This is in Zero Colorless. I do also have the palette, but for this one I just want to go in with colorless because I don't really want to change the shade of it. And we're just going to press that into the skin. Like so. You guys, I think I'm done with my base. Let's show you guys. You can see how beautiful it is sitting on my skin. It is 11:34 right now. Should we show you close up what it's looking like? I'm going to quickly set it here. First I'm going to go in with my Morphe. And then I've been really loving the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil Mist Hydrate and Glow. This stuff is amazing. I love the glow it gives to the skin. And voila. So I will do some check-ins throughout the day like I always do. I do have a few more videos planned that I'm going to film today. I've got a new eyeshadow palette I'm going to play with. A couple eye products actually that I'm going to play with. So that's going to be fun. If I look different throughout my check-ins, it's because I'm, you know, making more of this for you guys. Anyways, until my first check-in, this is what we're looking like. I think it's beautiful so far, and I will see you guys in a bit. You guys, I just had to come to the window and show you what it looks like in natural light. Let's zoom you in. You can see it's not emphasizing any texture, any lines, anything like that. It has got a good coverage. I still see some of my freckles coming through, but it has done so well to cover and blend everything, and my skin still looks like skin. So I'll be back in a few hours. Hopefully it wears well throughout the day. It is now 2:59, we'll say 3 o'clock. So I've had this foundation sitting on my face for about 3.5 hours. So far, you guys, I think it's looking really nice. Let's bring you in a little bit and show you some close-ups. All right, I am going to remove the spectacles, which right away you're gonna see where they sit in between. Actually, you know what? For being a glasses wearer, it really didn't leave giant marks in my nose where they sit like most foundations do. The rest of it is still sitting nice. My forehead creases are starting to kind of crack a little bit. I do have pretty predominant forehead wrinkles, so every foundation I wear seems to crease into those. The rest of it though is looking really nice still. Around my mouth and my chin still looks really good. It's holding up well. I've blown my nose a few times and it still looks kind of intact, so that is good. Let's put these back on. For those of you that have been wondering where I've been and what I've been going through, then I would say this part of the video is for you guys. I might need a drink for this part. All right. When I was 6 years old, my mother married a man, and they divorced when I was 17. Anyways, this guy was big in the church. He was basically, the church put this man on a pedestal, and he was not a good man. My childhood was not pleasant. When I moved out of my mom's house with him when I was 15, moved in with my biological father, lived there till I was just about 17, or maybe I just turned 17. And then I moved out of his place in with a boyfriend because I just needed out of both places. So it's hard. I've never opened up about my ability to deal with this ever before. I was always the strong one that just could seem to bottle it away. This man, even though he was such a big Christian and so high and mighty, he was a child abuser. I remember times watching him beat my older brother. I remember times him hovering over my bed in the middle of the night. I had night terrors. There's so much that happened. I'm just giving you a vague idea. My sister is going through a very hard time right now as well. A year ago, this man, like I'm 36 now, and my mom divorced him when I was 16 or 17. So it's quite some time has passed. But a year ago, he actually sexually assaulted one of my young employees, which brought everything back to light. Everything. I mean, I'm amazed at what my mind made myself forget until I had to relive it. When this man attacked my employee, I spoke to my brother and my sister, and I said, we need to go forward with our story with this man. It was my entire adolescent life. So we did. And all three of us told our story, as well as many other people that we've contacted that this was not a good man. I'll tell you that. This past year, I've had so many highs and lows. This is the most public I have been about this situation. And this is online. This is for everyone to see now. About a month ago, I sat in courtroom with this man for about 4 hours as I watched his sentencing with what he did to my young coworker, or my young employee. And we have made a claim, my family and I. We're still waiting for the Crown to decide what to do. And, you know, it's going to be a court case. And again, we're going to have to all relive it. So yes, mental health. That is the mental health portion of this video. I'm going to clean up my eyes. Give me a minute. The gist of the story is I've waited many, many, many years to be able to see this Christian man come to justice with things that he has done on this world, in this planet. I never thought I'd get the chance. And it's something that my entire family is fighting and struggling with right now. So that's where I've been. That is it. That's what I'm going through. My mental health is not completely there. I am taking medication for that, which, I don't know, this could trigger some people. It is what it is. I want you guys to know why I haven't been here, and this is it. This is the raw, real, what I've been going through in my day-to-day life. So I'm just waiting for everything. My head to clear. I want to get back, push myself to get back into doing things that I love, and being with you guys is definitely something that I have a huge passion for. It brings me joy, it brings me warmth into my soul. I absolutely love being on camera, talking to you guys. So yes, I will end that part of this video with that. And even though I did cry, this foundation still stayed on beautifully. And the concealer under my eyes, the NYX. So that's a plus little bonus here. And yes, I will see you guys back before bed so you can see how it wears throughout the rest of the day. All right. It is now 6:53, so almost 7 o'clock at night, which means I've had this foundation on my face for about 7.5 hours. We'll take the spectacles off. Okay. Right away, we can see that there is some creasing in the forehead. There's no getting away from that. I'm sorry. I'm at that age. My cheeks have held on beautifully. So has my nose, actually, and my chin. Everything is held on fabulously. Besides the bit of creasing in my forehead, which when you're pushing 40, it's just bound to happen. All in all, I'm quite impressed with this foundation, actually. I think it looks beautiful. It wore so nicely. I am a little bit oily in my nose area, which, hey, let's pull these down. I have these. I've been wanting to try them, but I haven't yet. It is the Rare Beauty Blot and Glow Touch-Up Kit in translucent. I love the packaging. Comes in a little oval. It says a Rare Beauty right there. You open it up, you get a mirror, you get this puff, and it's like infused with translucent powder, and then you get the blotting papers. So let's pull you in a little bit and see how this works actually together. We will take a blotting paper out. Okay. You can definitely see that it picked up. Look at the oils in there that it's picking up. You can see it soak up in the paper there. Okay, that actually worked really well. Now I want to take the puff and let's just actually, you guys, this little kit worked pretty well. I've never been one to use a lot of blotting papers and things like this, but these, they worked well. I was getting pretty oily and now it definitely freshened everything up. I do have a giant purse, so this will fit in my purse. I don't know, if you have a small purse that you want to throw something in, this might not be the go-to compact purse friendly touch-up kit, but I'll throw it in mine because I have a big bag. The e.l.f. Camo CC Cream, as well as the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I think these products both work amazingly well alone and together. I'm excited to have them in my collection. Like I said to begin with, I thought that this tan 425 shade was going to be too dark on me, but once everything was on and it started to wear throughout the day, sorry, you can see the lights coming through my window on me. It's kind of messing up the lighting in here. Anyways, once everything was on and together and started to wear and sink into my skin, it worked out beautifully. I am pretty tanned right now, so far so good. I'm going to continue to try both of these products out, alone, together, with different products. We're gonna see. I mean, for the price point of these, I think I have some high-end dupes where, you know, these might give the high-end version a run for their money, and we all like a cheaper alternative to things, right? Especially in this day and age. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm very happy to be back now that you guys know a little bit of my story and why I've been gone. I'm excited to get back into it. I missed this. Until next time, I hope you all have a fabulous day.